Hello and welcome to another Good Game Empire video. Today we will deeply dive into the new monthly event, and we'll talk about how to get more points in the event and how to spend your majestic tokens, which is the currency of this event. So basically, how this whole event works, you probably already know. You basically need to take part in events in order to get the season points. And when you get more season points, you collect rewards, and the list of rewards contains of the majestic tokens, and you can use those majestic tokens in the master blacksmith to buy rewards, and more on this later. Now let's also take a look at the tops here. So actually this top number is different for different servers depending on how big is your server. For example, on a German server we would have top 10 there instead of top 5. So on my server it's top 5, on other servers might be different number. But basically the first top reward, the biggest bunch of players, will receive 7,500 majestic tokens, 500 upgrade tokens. Next we have top 150, so the middle reward, 4,000 public order and 250 construction tokens. And the best reward is the Berrymont barracks, which I already talked about previously in the previous video when I was talking about the May updates, so you probably already know what this item is. We have plus 250 unit limit on the wall, and this is no time limited. There's no time limit. This is permanent appearance item for the barracks. And we also get 500 seats. Okay, so about the currency, it will be handy for you to know that we can get around 17,000 of the majestic tokens in total when getting 10,000 points. So when you close the list of reward, when you finish all the rewards, you will get around 17,000 of these majestic tokens. And after this you can also get 7,500, so in total it's around 24,000 of these majestic tokens, including the top if you manage to get the top. Alright, so this is the basics about the event. We still have 21 days of this event, so it's 7 events basically, because during this event they decided to launch some Speedy Eric contest or whatever this is, and it basically says that all the events are 3 days long. There's no 4 days long events as it used to be, so now we have kind of quicker event changes. Okay, and now about the rewards, which are the most important there. Okay, so let's basically talk about all the rewards. We can get them in the third tab at Master Blacksmith, and there is plenty of them to choose from, but some of them have better value and some of them have worse value basically. So let's talk about this. First we have the free decorations, so this one is 3,800. This is the same public order, and they are both for 7,500 of these tokens, and this one is 3,000 public order and it costs 5,000. So I would say that this is only one decoration. You can easily get those decorations from event tops of the similar public order value, and I would say that this is not actually worth it because the price is relatively high and the reward isn't as, I would say, satisfying as other rewards available there. So I would suggest you not to buy any of those decorations there. Okay, next are military and trade districts. But the one thing to note there is that we are getting them on level 5 at the start. So to upgrade a district to level 5, it actually will cost you 600 construction tokens, if I'm not wrong. So you are already saving some construction tokens when buying there compared to the Master Blacksmith for gold pieces, because we can also get the military districts there, but they are on level 1. So if you don't have them in your main castle, for example, and you are like a growing player, I would say, so you need this space, you need this kind of, need to get as high public order as possible, so to save space basically by using the districts, this is a way to go. So this is a good opportunity to get a district. I would recommend it to the players who actually don't have them in main castle and are in a need of getting one. It's better than at the Master Blacksmith. Alright, moving on to the currencies there. So seats are the most important currencies. I mean, seats is one currency. So this is the most important currency in the game right now. You need it to basically proceed further in the account development, I would say. So this is highly recommended. This is the top one item to buy there. I don't know, maybe on lower levels you are not able to buy it, but if you are able to buy it, then go for it and buy all of them. You can buy 60 per week, and we will have approximately 7 changes, because this shop refreshes every time the master blacksmith refreshes, so the same time we get the new limit. So you can buy 60 times 7, which is 420 seeds. That's a decent amount of them. So I would suggest to buy them every time. The price is 300 per 20. So for 420 we will pay 6,000, around 6,000 of these tokens in total. Okay. The second best option to buy there is construction token. I mean, the price is relatively high, but if you don't want to kind of gamble with this equipment or buy the temporary items, then you can go for the construction tokens. But I think that there are more valuable items than the construction token in this shop, just because of the fact that the price of the construction token there is very high. Okay, so next we go maybe equipment at the end, and yeah, this one is just a no-no. Same as upgrade token, just the price is too high, way too high. Berrimont Barracks, this is the same item you're getting for top for the highest top reward in the monthly event, but instead of permanent item, we are getting a item for 28 days. So when you apply it to a building, it starts counting 28 days and going down. And it's also plus 250 unit limit on the flank, on the wall, sorry, for defense. So here, this item is also available at Master Blacksmith. So in previous monthly events, it was actually a good option to buy those items, those temporary items. But this one, you can actually get it from the Master Blacksmith. And the thing is, there are more appearance items for barracks than this one for the unit limit. You can also get, if I'm not mistaken, like Kiwi barracks or like tropical or whatever this is, or like melon barracks, something like this. And they give you bonus to units on flanks, I think, or front, something for attacking. So the thing is that if you would like to change the bonus on the barracks, you would have to destroy this item to place a new item in the barracks. So you would waste the item. And if you have the item from Master Blacksmith, it's only for 2 days, so you just need to buy it constantly, but you won't waste it when you want to change it for different item. And that's because of the fact that we have 2 different bonuses for the barracks. But the situation is different with the other item, Jungle Estate. So the Jungle Estate gives you plus 48 flank unit limit when attacking. And there is 2 points to good reasons to buy it. Firstly, it is not from Master Blacksmith, it is actually for rubies. This item normally is for rubies. So the thing is that you're actually saving rubies if you want to get this item, to get an item for estate, actually, to be able to to use as many different buildings as possible to get the best size of the attack. And here it will be a good option to buy, also because of the fact that we are not getting any other items for the estate. I mean, maybe there is some, but not from the Master Blacksmith at least. So it's a ruby or ruby item, not a blacksmith or ruby item. So it's a good item to have, and you won't probably have a need to replace it with some different items. So there's no option to waste this 28 days basically. Affluence tickets. I see only one reason to buy this: if you want to get some mid units as a free-to-play player to have on your wall, for example level 9 defenders. But other than this, I would not recommend because of the price being too high. Veterans and horsetails is just a no, it's a waste of the currency. And lastly, the equipment. So undefined equipment, if I'm not wrong, there is a bug with it, so you cannot actually buy it for some reason. So I mean, anyway, it's not a good option because you can't you can't build a proper commander or castellan with this new equipment. And by the way, if you don't know what new equipment is and what do I mean by the second generation of the relic equipment, please go and watch the previous video. I was explaining what the new equipment is in the previous video actually. Okay, so the random equipment is a no. It's I mean, you know, it's not worth it. And you don't know what you're getting there. Undefined hero, this one is for commander against players, and this one is for Castellan against players. So this is the second generation equipment. The difference here is that we are getting 4 hero effects instead of 3, and we have a huge number of new bonuses which can get, chosen there, like randomly picked for the random item. So there is more in the pool, let's say, of the bonuses which you can actually get on those items. There is some bonuses for extra waves for the commander, or for the bonus to meat production or honey production on the Castellan hero. So there is many of them to get. And if you like to gamble, then it's a okay option, alright? But if you don't like to gamble, I will give it a try. I already tried the Castellan and it came out really badly. We will try Commander in a second. But if you don't like to gamble, if you want to take something for granted, then just wait for the new equipment to get introduced in the game, in different parts of the game, not only this, first try, first look on the item, only for high prices. And the undefined gem for Khan tablets it's very small value, and you are usually sending 20 or 25 attacks in one train anyway. So getting one gem which increases the bonus only on the one of 20 attacks is actually very, very low. It's gonna be like 0.2% of bonus for the sake of total train of the attack. So it's just barely anything. It's not worth, and the price is crazy. Okay, so I've gave the Castellan a try, and I will give you a look on it, what it came out to be. Where are you? I think it's this one. So as you can see, there's 4 hero effects compared to the normal ones which have 3. But as you can see already by the appearance of the gentleman on the icon, it's a lower value. It says regular immortal instead of divine, so it means that it's not the best one. And you can see this from the star bonuses. So we get a negative fire damage, so it reduces the fire damage from attacks, which is a nice bonus to have actually on a relic, but well, basically for war. Usually it's not the best for the Castellan, but I will make a deeper video about new equipment when we get more opportunities to actually earn it in the game. So we have 27 melee % strength, 27 wall protection and earlier warning attack, and from the economy effects we have plus 110,000 meat storage. By the way, I have 19 million because you get meat every time you get meat units from the event reward, so there's no point of this bonus. And research boost. So it is a very, very bad item, and I didn't get lucky basically in this random item. So as you can see, it's just, I mean, it's not even better than the usual one I have, the old one. So I won't even use it on my castle. Okay, so this is the first one, and bear in mind that some players were able to randomly get a Castellan which has, for example, 40 something % courtyard strength and 40 something % units on the wall. So there's plenty of room for better items. I really got unlucky with this one. Okay, so now moving to the undefined hero. Okay, so we'll get 4 random effects and 2 tool effects. Let's give it a try now. And the look is also crap, so I guess it's also crap. I can't even take a look, sadly. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, this is bad. Okay, so we get 35% fire damage, 20% flank unit when attacking, 22 strength in courtyard, minus 48 gate protection. So as I said, when you get high in the stars, you can get 50 something % of other bonuses such as flank or a strength in courtyard. That's crazy. And 13% plus 13 to relic unit strength, and plus 33 kings and allied guard strength. I don't even have those units in my account. So Again, a crap item, so that's just an example that you can basically very easily waste all your currency on this shop, and that's what I actually did. Okay, so this is everything about this shop. Also, one more thing, how to earn more points here. As I said, you can make it easier for you to get more of this currency with a booster, but basically boosters cost money. But there is one way to get booster without any money. I mean, actually there is two, I think, because very rarely you can get a seasonal booster in the special offers here for rubies. But the one other option there is the fortune teller. I already did some divinations, so I don't have it anymore. But on lower divination levels, like the first one is most likely gonna give you 200 rubies, but the second one, third one, maybe fourth one, you can give it a try, and you have a chance of getting a seasonal booster. But the time of the seasonal booster isn't too long, so you will have to spend your currency very quickly, and of course the fastest way is to spend your currency in nomad or samurai. I mean, the samurai is only now, so the next samurai is gonna be there in, I don't know, a few months. So this is the only samurai in this LTP, I guess. So this is the only chance now to spend samurai tokens to earn some points there. And yeah, I think that's all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, of course. Also, small update on my account. I managed to get the refinery, actually at the cost of my relic units, mid units, because I stopped upgrading them in order to proceed faster in the keep level 7 upgrades. So I have keep level 7 and refinery level 4. So the nice thing it gives you is wood storage capacity, and same for stone, 700,000. So now I can hold 854,000 wood and stone. And this is due to the fact that you need a lot of resources to actually produce the refined stone, which is later used in the toolsmith to produce the tool parts, which are later used in the new workshops to produce the new advanced tools. So it's a long production chain. Actually, I'm gonna explain this, I guess, when I get all the buildings required in a few months. I think this will be before the most of the players, so I won't be late with the tutorial for this whole system. But yeah, that's a small update on my account progress, and I guess that's all for today. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm gonna reply, of course. If you have any video ideas or something, I will also reply and maybe make them. So thank you very much for watching. Also thanks to Krieger6 Marcel for suggesting this video idea, like submitting this video idea to me. Thank you very much. It was actually a good idea to record a video about this event, I think. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and you can leave a like or dislike, to rate the video. It depends what you think about after watching this video. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!